All right, back to my sofa to talk about workout number 3, Don Lewis, right? It's 3 rounds of 60 double unders, 30 swings, and 15 push press each arm. So let's go over all these movements individually and talk about ways that we can alter them if we need to. So double unders, single unders, right? If you don't have a rope, you can do in-place hops or 15 tuck jumps. If you can't do either of those, think about sit-ups and think about something that not sit-ups, step-ups, but something that takes you maybe 30 to 45 seconds, right? Maybe a minute at the most. So don't do 2 minutes of step-ups. Don't try to do 60 step-ups. 10, 15, 20, 25 tops, right? Depending on what size box you have and how quick you are to do those. But whatever number you pick, stick with that. Go with it. If you're a little long, you're a little long, right? We're in quarantine, so we got plenty of time for that fun stuff. And then you'll do 30 swings. Obviously, a 2-arm kettlebell swing is the easiest. But if you don't have a kettlebell, we've talked about this before. 2-arm kettlebell swings are possible. They're not super enjoyable. Do 1-arm swing, right? In which case we can do 15 each arm, and you get the similar kind of stimulus. If your if your dumbbell's super light, maybe you do 30 each arm because you're like, yeah, this is light and this isn't hard. It's completely up to you. As to what you think. You've used kettlebells before, so do something that would be equivalent to 2 kettlebell swings. So in other words, if you're doing 15 swings and you're not fatigued, you need to do 30 and 30, right? Something that forces you to at least stop at the 15th rep. And then 15 push press each arm. This is designed to do with the dumbbell. If you don't have a dumbbell, right, it's pretty easy to understand how you do a dumbbell. You'll do a kettlebell. Chances are that kettlebell is too heavy to do 15 each side. If that's the case, drop it to like 7, and that should be good. Something that maybe takes you 2 sets on each side to do would be probably correct. If you don't have a kettlebell, you don't have a dumbbell, barbell push press is great. You don't get the one-sided effect, but that's fine. You'll still get that push press out of it, right? And that should be a relatively lightweight. Again, maybe something that takes you 2 sets with a barbell. If you don't have anything but a heavy barbell, do the same thing you do with a kettlebell. Cut your reps back to 7, right? These are some pretty easy to scale workouts for sure. Oh, I did forget. Sorry. On the kettlebell swing, if you don't have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, just do hang power snatch with a barbell like we did the other day. Super low skill as far as snatch goes, especially. So just about anybody can do them. And maybe even do them with an empty barbell if you struggle with those. If you really can't do a snatch because it's too heavy or it's just not in your wheelhouse, overhead, no problem, right? Russian swing would be more like a power clean, so you can just do quick hang power cleans, and you get that same hip movement as you would with the kettlebell. So those are your things. It's 3 rounds, right? It's pretty light, should be moving, limited breaks. Like you shouldn't have to break unless you trip over the rope and the double unders a little bit. Swings and the push press should be done in about 2 sets. So we should be moving through, getting a high heart rate here, right? We've got a little bit more running and fun stuff coming tomorrow. So get prepared and don't forget, wear your cool Johnny Cash. Well, you don't have Johnny Cash socks. Wear your cool socks that are almost as cool, but not quite as cool as mine. See you tomorrow.